there are lots of characters. It's a novel, as you know. So the lots of characters and lots of things happening in this novel. So the characters are basically the Breedlove family is there, and actually their name is a sarcasm. We can say Breedlove, but whatever happens in between the family members, everything is against the very name Breedlove. Okay, Pecola Breedlove, the protagonist, that is, she is the heroine, or the story revolves around her experiences. Okay, so protagonist, she is an 11-old year girl, and she was raped by her father and loathed by everyone else because of her dark skin. And then um, Coley Breedlove. Coley Breedlove is the father of Pecola, and he has his own story to say, that is, they all are the victims of racism, discriminations, etc. Okay, the thing is that see, along with all these kind of things, that is the racism or casteism or these kind of things, there are lots of hatred going on, isn't it? It's not just like you are from that caste or your skin tone is like this, you are from that ethnicity. It's not just like a simple statement. There are lots of hatred, fear, inferiority complex going on with all these kind of things. So this family is very much victims of these kind of things. Okay, then Pauline Polly Breedlove is the mother of Pecola, and then Sam Breedlove, the brother. Okay, so this is a family that is with Coley and Pauline parents, and then they have Pecola and Sam as their children. Okay, and this is not a very happy family, that they have lots of issues happening in the family. Okay, now the McTeer family, that is another family. Okay, that is Claudia McTeer, the narrator. The narrator, Claudia's childhood memories begin each of the chapters titled Autumn, Winter, Spring, and Summer. And she was 9 years old when the events of the novel take place. Okay, Claudia McTeer, Frida McTeer is Claudia's sister. Okay, and then Mr. and Mrs. McTeer, parents of Claudia and Frida, that is the foster parents of Pecola. That means that these McTeers are a kind of in the root of in the road of this upward mobility, social mobility. They are kind of educated. They are unlike the Breedlove family. They have some kind of love, warmth, protection, security, etc. that happens in this McTeer family. Okay, and that is this Mrs. and Mr. McTeer. They have two children, that is Claudia McTeer and Frida McTeer. Okay, now we have Aunt Jimmy. Aunt Jimmy is this Coley Breedlove, that is Pecola's Breedlove, was abandoned by his father and mother. Okay, so this lady, Aunt Jimmy, she rescued and raised Coley Breedlove, and then Samson Fuller is Coley Breedlove's father. He abandoned Coley before the boy was born. Okay, so he became he is a victim of the situations, we can say it in that way. Now Geraldine is a socially conscious middle class black woman. Geraldine shows little affection for her son Louis Jr., but she has enormous adoration for her blue-eyed black cat. So Geraldine is very concerned about her identity. She is very kind of a social lady, that is upper kind of middle class, where she is a black woman, but she loathes the black. She she has a huge discrimination against the very on people, that is her very own people, that is these black people. Okay, now she loves the blue-eyed black cat more than her son Louis Jr. Louis Jr., Geraldine's only child, is unloved and deeply troubled. He bullies and torments Pecola. Okay, he hates and in some instances he bullies and torments Pecola. Now Maginot Line, she is Mary, a prostitute. She stays with two other prostitutes in the upstairs where these people live. Okay, that is China and Poland. They are we have three prostitutes, that is this Maginot Line. She is called as Mary, and then China and Poland. Okay, so China, Poland, and Maginot Line, that is Mary. Then Rosemary Villanucci is Claudia's and Frida's next door white neighbor, and Mr. Yakubowski. Yakubowski is a 52-year-old white immigrant. He runs a candy shop and hates Peccolo. Peccolo used to go to his candy shop to buy some candies, and then of course he treats her like an untouchable. Then Maureen Peel. Maureen Peel is Claudia, that is a girl. Okay, a girl who has a lighter shade of skin tone. Claudia and Freda refer to her as Maringpi. Maringpi means that they don't like her. Okay, then Pie means these girls, that is Claudia and Freda, they have a hatred towards this girl, Maureen Peel. So they just mock at her. She is both hated and admired because of her beautiful clothes, light skin, long hair, and green eyes. അപ്പോൾ ആ കുട്ടി ഒരു മിക്സ്ചറാണ്, ഒരു ലൈറ്റ് കളറായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സ്കിൻ ടോണും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെയാണ്. ബട്ട് ദ തിങ് ഈസ് ദാറ്റ് ഈ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ക്ലോഡിയ ആൻഡ് ഫ്രൈഡ ദേ ഡോണ്ട് ലൈക്ക് ഹർ. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ ദർ ഈസ് സോപ്പ് ഹെഡ് ചർച്ച്, ദറ്റ് ഈസ് ഏലിയ Mike Whitcomb, a self-styled spiritualist. He describes himself as reader, advisor, and interpreter of dreams. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ തന്നെ അയാളെ തന്നെ അങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നത് അങ്ങനെയാണ്. Soaphead's mixed blood keep him free from the label of being black, although his racial and sexual ambiguities confine him to a life of no identity. Peccolo consults him in her quest for blue eyes. He makes her പോയിസൺ ദ ലാൻഡ് ഡോഗ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അയാളുടെ ലാൻഡ് ലേഡിയുടെ ഡോഗിന് വിഷം കൊടുക്കാൻ ഇയാൾക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ദേഷ്യമായിരിക്കും ആ ഡോഗിനെ, അതിൻ്റെ ശല്യം കാരണം. അപ്പോൾ ഈ പെൺകുട്ടി എനിക്ക് ബ്ലൂ ഐസ് വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് പെക്കോള ഇയാളെ കൺസൾട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഇയാൾ എന്താണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അവളെ പറഞ്ഞ് പറ്റിക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, നോ ബ്ലൂ ജാക്ക് ബ്ലൂ befriends a young and impressionable Collie. Collie was a nice man when he was young. Okay, because of his storytelling and gentle ways, he becomes a father figure whom Collie remembers all his life. Now we have Darlene. Darlene is Collie's first lover. അപ്പോൾ കോളി ശരിക്കും ഇങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ആയി മാറുന്നതിന് കാരണം ആക്ച്വലി ആൺ ജിമ്മി അവനെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ തന്നെയാണ് വളർത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. ഇങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയുക, എനിക്ക് അബാൻഡൻ ചെയ്ത കുട്ടിയാണെങ്കിൽ പോലും she took care of him very well, and you see the thing is that she supported him. Okay, but what happened was that he had lots of traumatic experiences in his life. One of them is this Darlene. Along with Darlene, his first lover. Okay, Collie's first lover. Collie Breedlove's first girlfriend. They suffered a humiliating sexual encounter when they were interrupted by two white men. Okay, so when they were boyfriend and girlfriend, they had some kind of sexual encounter. But what happened was that two white men they came to that scene, and they asked them to continue with this. അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു ഹ്യൂമിലിയേഷൻ, ആ ഒരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് അവർ ഈ രണ്ട് പേർക്കും, അതായത് കോളിക്കും ഡാർലിനും അത് വളരെ ഷോക്കിംഗ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തത്. സോ ദ ട്രീറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ്, ദ ഹ്യൂമിലിയേഷൻ ഗിവൺ ബൈ ദ വൈറ്റ് പീപ്പിൾ ടു ദ ബ്ലാക്ക് പീപ്പിൾ ഇൻ അമേരിക്ക, അതാണ് ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. ദെൻ മിസ്റ്റർ ഹെൻറി ഈസ് എ ബോർഡർ അറ്റ് ദ മക്ടീർസ് ഹൗസ്. ഓക്കെ, മക്ടീർ ഫാമിലി നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, അവരുടെ വീട്ടിൽ താമസിക്കാൻ വന്നിട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളാണ്. ഹീ ഈസ് ബീറ്റൺ ബൈ മിസ്റ്റർ മക്ടീർ ആഫ്റ്റർ ഹി ടച്ചസ് ഫ്രീഡാസ് ബ്രസ്റ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ഫ്രീഡയെ മൊളസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ അയാൾ ശ്രമിച്ചത് കാരണം മിസ്റ്റർ മക്ടീർ അടിച്ചു ഓടിക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് മിസ്റ്റർ ഹെൻറിയെ. ഓക്കെ, then Chicken and Pie are actually Pauline Breedlove's twin siblings who were under her care before she married Collie Breedlove. പൗളി അതായത് പോളി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പൗളിൻ അയാളെ കല്യാണം കഴിക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെ മുന്നേ മീൻസ് ഈ കുട്ടികളെ ചിക്കൻ ആൻഡ് പൈ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ നോക്കിയിരുന്നതൊക്കെ പോളിന്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവരൊക്കെ ഈ ബ്രോക്കൺ ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഫാമിലിയിൽ നിന്നാണ് വരുന്നത്. ആർക്കും ഒരു വാംത്ത്, ഒരു ലവ്, അങ്ങനെ എഫെക്ഷൻ, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. അവരങ്ങനെ ആയി പോവാണ്. They become the victims of this situation. Now Mr. and Mrs. Fisher. The well-to-do white couple who employ Pauline as their maid and brag that she is the ideal servant. They call her Polly. Polly എന്നാണ് അവർ പൗളിനെ വിളിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Fisher. Now we can see